Peace talks are happening right now in Pakistan, America and Iran sitting across the table. The world is holding its breath. And then, Trump tweets. Let's talk about what's really going on, because this affects your fuel bill, your flight ticket, your grocery prices. Every single one of you watching this, welcome back. Let's start with Trump's tweet, posted literally 5 to 10 minutes before I'm recording this. He says the fake news media has totally lost credibility because they're reporting that Iran is winning this war. Trump's response? Simple. Everyone knows Iran is losing badly. Now think about the timing. Peace talks are actively happening in Pakistan right now. J.D. Vance, the US Vice President, flew in. Iran's foreign minister flew in. Pakistan is sitting in the middle, mediating between both sides. The world thought things were finally moving in the right direction. And at that exact moment, Trump tweets this. When peace negotiations are happening, both sides are supposed to stay calm, stay focused. But Trump did the exact opposite. He threw fuel on the fire. Here's what Trump listed in that tweet. Iran's navy, gone. Their warships are at the bottom of the ocean. Air Force, gone. Every aircraft destroyed. Their anti-aircraft defense systems, gone. The radar systems that protect them from aerial attacks, dead. And it gets more specific. The drone and missile factories, the facilities Iran used to build weapons and strike countries across the Middle East, completely wiped out, along with the drones and missiles themselves. So Iran right now has no navy, no air force, no missile defense, no way to strike back. And then Trump adds, their long-term leaders are no longer with us. Praise be to Allah. A sitting president of the United States, mocking a religion. During active peace negotiations, if any ordinary person posted something like that, they'd face serious consequences. But this is the President of America. Now here's where it gets really important for all of you. The Strait of Hormuz, just 33 kilometers wide. On a world map, it looks tiny. But 20 to 30% of the world's entire energy supply passes through this narrow stretch of water. That's how critical it is. Iran controls this area. And when they saw America trying to shut it down, they panicked. And they dumped thousands of underwater mines into that water. The problem? They did it so fast, they may not even have a proper record of where all the mines are. Even Iran can't fully clear it themselves now. Trump called on Japan, France, Germany, South Korea, China. Come help us clear these mines. Nobody showed up. Why? Because those countries have one unspoken answer. You started this war. You clean it up. China said it most directly. The others stayed quiet. But that's the general feeling. Trump's response? Fine. America will do it alone. And you're all welcome. He literally called it a favor to the world. And here's the real play Trump is making. While the Strait of Hormuz is blocked, empty oil tankers from around the world are sailing to the United States. Because Trump is saying, forget Iran's oil, come buy America's. He tweeted, America has more oil than the next largest oil economies combined. We have the sweetest, cleanest oil and gas anywhere in the world. This is the actual agenda, not nuclear weapons, not democracy, not freedom for the Iranian people. Those were all just the story. The endgame? Iran's oil is inaccessible. The strait is blocked. So the whole world, India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, everyone, come buy from America. That's the message. Here's a fact most people don't know. Who asked for a ceasefire first? America, not Iran. Iran's position all along was, we'll fight until the end. It was America that pressured Pakistan to mediate, brought both sides to the table, and sent the vice president to negotiate. So on one hand, Trump sends J.D. Vance to pursue peace talks, and on the other hand, he's tweeting things that could blow the whole process up. If you were on the other side of that table, if you were Iran, and the opposing president was publicly humiliating you, mocking your religion, while negotiations are ongoing, would you stay calm, or would you walk out? Take a moment and think from Iran's point of view. The world's most powerful country, with unlimited financial resources and military strength, plus Israel supporting them, has been bombing Iran relentlessly. And yet Iran is still standing. Honestly, I don't know how many countries could withstand that. Venezuela couldn't. Many others have collapsed under far less pressure. But Iran's attitude has been, even if we fall, we fight, till the last Iranian. That's not just military strategy, that's a mindset. And that makes them very hard to finish off completely. Trump knows this. The whole world knows this. And when media outlets, including the New York Times, started reporting that America couldn't actually finish Iran, Trump got triggered. And that's why these tweets keep coming. He's trying to convince himself and the world that he won. Meanwhile, who's actually paying the price? You are. All of us are. Fuel prices going up worldwide, flight tickets getting expensive, cab rides costing more. Tomatoes, onions, everyday groceries, everything is getting more expensive. Not just in one country, across the entire world. And all of this is being driven by one man's ego. Trump himself said last year he wanted the Nobel Peace Prize. But a president who gets triggered by a tweet and disrupts a peace process, what kind of leadership is that? I've been doing this for 9 years. Someone trolls me online. I don't even blink. I stay focused on my work. That's just basic maturity at a very small scale. A president of the United States needs that maturity at 1000x the level. And right now, that's exactly what's missing. The peace talks are still going on in Pakistan, but the one person with the most power to destroy that process is the same person tweeting from the other side. Tomorrow, I'll break down exactly what was discussed inside those talks, and why even if a ceasefire is announced, the Strait of Hormuz problem won't be solved overnight. That's a whole separate crisis we need to talk about. If this video gave you clarity on what's really happening, subscribe, share it with one person, and I'll see you tomorrow.